Hello beautiful people, do you know? Everything is judged by its appearance, what is unseen counts for nothing.
Means?
Never let yourself get lost in the crowd, make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colorful, more mysterious than the timid masses. Let's divide today's subject into two parts. Part 1, surround your name with the sensational and scandalous. Part 2, create an air of mystery. Let's start with a story as usual. You already know Barnum from previous video, we again need him in today's story as well.
He is Reverend D from K. Avery?
Beat him. Avery was a man released of the charge of murder, but most Americans still believed him guilty.
Please believe me, I am Barnum. If you don't believe me, you can come to circus with me and confirm my identity.
Leave him, he is Barnum. I have spread this false rumor about Avery.
Okay, let's move.
Why the hell you played this foolish trick? I nearly died because of your foolish activity.
My dear Mr. Barnum, it was all for our good. And everyone in town is talking about the joke.
And the circus was packed that night, and every night it stayed. Barnum understood the fundamental truth about attracting attention. To create a crowd you have to do something different and odd. And once you have their attention, never let it go. Draw attention to yourself, by creating controversial image. Do anything to make yourself seem larger than life and shine more brightly than those around you. Better to be slandered and attacked, than
what?
Than being ignored. Grab attention, whether negative or positive. Burning more brightly than those around you is a skill. Society craves larger than life figures. If you find yourself in a lowly position, an effective trick is to attack the most visible. Once in the limelight you must constantly renew it by adapting and varying your method of courting attention. If you don't, the public will grow tired, will take you for granted, and will move on to a newer star. Understand it, people feel superior to the person whose actions they can predict. So, you should show them who is in control by playing against their expectations. What seems mysterious, instantly draws attention. Do not show all your cards. An air of mystery heightens your presence. Everyone will be watching you, to see what happens next. Use mystery to charm, seduce, even frighten.
Hey wait. Do you know Mata Hari?
Hey, do you know about the girl who danced in a private home, wrapped in mask?
Yes, after keeping the audience waiting and wondering, she would suddenly appear, in a white cotton brassiere covered with Indian-type jewels. Then she would dance, in a style no one in France had seen before.
She once told her excited and curious audience that her dances told stories from Indian mythology.
Yes, I know her name. It was something like Mata Hari.
She told journalists that she was actually Dutch in origin, but had grown up on the island of Jaffa. She would also talk about time spent in India, how she had learned sacred Hindu dances there, and how Indian women can shoot straight, ride horseback, and are capable of doing logarithms and talk philosophy.
But in her other interview, I heard she had grown up in India. Her grandmother was the daughter of a Javanese princess. She had lived on the island of Sumatra, where she had spent her time horseback riding, gun in hand, and risking her life. Oh my god, so confused character.
Then, near the end of World War I, she was arrested in France.
Arrested? Why?
Only during the trial did the truth come out. Mata Hari was not from Jaffa or India, she was a German spy. Could you tell me, what have you understood in part 2?
The world has become so familiar that what wraps itself in mystery will almost always draw the limelight to it. Do not imagine that to create an air of mystery you have to be grand. Mystery can be woven into your day-to-day activity.
Most people can be read like an open book. Take little care to control words. By simply holding back, keeping silent, occasionally uttering phrases, and acting odd, you will emanate an aura of mystery. The people around you will then magnify that aura. If you find yourself trapped, do something that cannot be easily explained. Choose a simple action, but carry it out in a way that unsettles your opponent. Create a scene that cannot be read. There will be no method to your madness.
Hey bro, how are you? Now you are going to continue, am I right?
Yes, let's start. Never wear the public out with the same tactic. An air of mystery works wonders for those who need to develop an aura of power and get themselves noticed, but it must seem measured and under control. Do not let your air of mystery be slowly transformed into a reputation for fraud.
The mystery we create must seem a game?
Yes bro, you are absolutely right. But be careful, the attention you attract must never challenge the reputation of those above you. Understand that there are times when it is not in your interest to be the center of attention. For example, when in the presence of a king or queen, just bow, never compete. Never appear overly greedy for attention, it signals insecurity, and insecurity drives power away.